welcome back. It's 6 o'clock now. In case you were wondering. Of course you were. Why wouldn't you? I mean, I told you what the time was in the first episode. Right? Alright, welcome to Hardman's level. These bees can be super annoying. If you let them. There is one easy way to avoid them. Just wait till they stop and then go back to the left until they're off screen, and then they're gone. They're just gone. It's Nintendo logic. You don't have to worry about that. This stage is I was talking about level design and stuff. And this stage is really well designed. Because first there was this part where you can't get past it unless you slide, and this isn't anything you can do in the first two Megaman games. They introduced it in this one, and so when you hit that point and you go, well, how the fuck am I supposed to get under that? And so you just try it. You try everything. Because I mean, you only have this. There are only two buttons. You either jump or shoot. And then, I mean, pausing and moving doesn't count. So that's why you try combinations, and sooner or later you just figure out that you hold down and jump to make him slide. And so that's how you learn how to do it. Instead of having a fucking text box appearing telling you how to do it. Just that's one reason. That's almost. I think that's the biggest reason I hate new games. I mean, I like some new games, like Breath of the Wild, for instance. That's a fucking fantastic game. But, haha! See, how I did that? That's how you kill him. That actually, that was an accident when I was a kid. The first time I played this stage. Well, one of the first times, I was panicking. I was too afraid to approach him. So I was like, he's gonna jump down. And so I went, because I knew I couldn't. I've said it before. I'm not a button masher, so I knew I wasn't gonna be able to kill him as soon as he dropped down. So I don't know. I just panicked and I ran up against him, and he jumped down, and I was like, ah! And then jumped towards the ladder, ran towards the ladder, and I was like, oh no, I can't go back down. He'll just respawn. And then so I went back left, and he jumped down. And I laughed my fucking ass off. It's fun to think about nowadays, because it's been maybe 25 years. Yeah, I'm old. This is also something I really liked as a kid. This is the biggest slide in this game. So if you start off around here, oh, there's an E-tank there. Right, but I don't need it. If you take this route, you'll find these health recoveries, which I don't need, but whatever. So some more bear traps and bees, and that's how you avoid these guys. Now, up ahead is Protoman again, and this time it's actually difficult because no matter what you do now, he's gonna jump. He only fires his weapon when he's close enough to you. Otherwise, he just jumps or runs. But if you just time it right, it's super easy. You only get hit like I did there. I only got hit twice. Okay, up next is Hardman. He's weak against the magnets, and I have done it a few times. Beating him without getting hit once. Let's see if I can do it again. Oh, good job. Don't fire at him too fast, because that weapon energy gets depleted really fast, and if you fire twice in a row, the second one won't hit him. I mean, it'll hit him, but he won't won't take damage from it because of that invincibility moment. You get Hard Knuckle that you're supposed to put in someone's butt. Next up is Top Man. I forgot to talk about some bosses and their weaknesses. Magnet Man, this guy, Top Man. Who else? Needle Man. Those guys are and Shadowman actually too. But Shadowman isn't a pushover as much as the other three. Those guys really are pushovers because you only need to hit them 4 times with their respective weaknesses. If you guys didn't notice it, you can check out when I killed both Needle Man and Magnet Man with their weaknesses and how they only took 4 hits. I'll show you against this guy too with the knuckle. And Shadowman also just needs 4 hits with his weakness, which is this guy's weapon. But that can backfire because remember how I said there was a glitch in the Snake Man stage with the platforms coming up with those tubes? There's another glitch. Damn it, I can talk today. There's another glitch when you fight Shadowman with the top spin. For no reason, you hit him with the top spin and all the weapon energy gets depleted. Like instantly. And sometimes you waste hardly any weapon energy at all. Which is super fucking weird. Now, when I did a practice run of this, well, it wasn't practice running the game, just trying to figure out how to record it. And so when I played this game before, that actually happened. All that weapon energy got depleted, so I fucking died. Because Shadowman is super hard. He's the only guy I haven't beaten with just a buster. Okay, so that's 1. And he slides over. And that's 2. And that's 3. And that's 4. See how easy he is? So anyway. With my luck, that glitch is probably gonna happen this time too against Shadowman. We'll see. Ugh. Oh god. Ugh. Now, a lot of people complain about this weapon. To me, it's... the only stupid thing about it is that you actually take damage while you use it. But a lot of people complain that it's a melee weapon. And the way it works is that if you stand around or run around and try to fire, nothing happens. You have to be mid-air and press fire to spin like this. And unless you hit something, you won't waste the weapon energy. And to me, this is... I mean, I like it. Because it's creative. This is the first time they ever used a melee weapon in the Megaman series, I think. Well, you could argue that Gutsman's arm... I mean, that's not even a weapon at all. It's just gives you the ability to throw rocks. But then the rocks become long-range weapons. So you could argue that this is the first melee weapon in the series. Why am I jumping around? Play the fucking game. So, I don't know. A lot of people hate that weapon, and I just find it creative. They tried something new. And in my opinion, that it works. So this is the last time we face off against Protoman. I am doing kind of well with the button mashing thing. No, I'm not. What am I kidding? I've seen speedrunners do this, and those guys are fucking nuts. Don't get too close to those green guys, because that explosion will harm you, just like the penguins in the first game. No, not the penguins, the bombs. The smiling rockets. Bullet bills from the Mario games. The bullet bills, except they're a bit more colorful. So these guys are super easy to kill if you just fire along the floor like this. And of course I'm gonna miss. Just because I was talking about it. Oh shit. Not that I need it. This is stupid. You see that the extra lives and the E-tanks both have double digits. But the lives are the only thing you can get 10 or above. 10 or more. The E-tanks, for some reason, you can only have 9. If you get a 10th one, it's still gonna say 9. And you won't actually have a 10th one. If you use it, you go down to 8. Even though you've collected... It doesn't matter how many you collected after you get the 9th one. And like I said, it's stupid. I mean, why? Why have the double digits? Why not do the both? Why not do the same for both? There are, unless you get some E-tanks in those question blocks, there are a total of 11 E-tanks to collect in this game that are just lying around. You saw a few of them in Gemini Man stage. There was one in Needle Man stage right after I killed that hedgehog. So yeah, there are a total of 11. Like I said, you can only have 9, so what's the point? So, time to fight Shadowman. Let's see how this goes. Whee! Crashed through the floor. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so this time it worked. I think the weapon energy only got depleted once, maybe twice, of all the 4 hits. So it still doesn't make any sense. Whatever, he's dead now. So we get the blade and we get Earth Marine, which is only useful like once. Or not even that, you could just use the Rust Jet. I forgot to talk about Rust Jet, by the way. Is it this stage? No, it's in Needleman stage, you use him way more. But I'll just show you now. You jump on him, and you can just fly around however you want. Now, a neat trick is that he will follow you if you're walking on platforms like this. But what's nice is that as long as you're not on him, that energy won't get depleted. It's only when you're on him. And so there's this part in the Needleman stage where you're gonna have to use him a lot to get past after you beat the first boss. Because there are 2 bosses in these stages now. And there are a bunch of weapon refills you can use for Rush Jet along the way. But the problem is that if you die and have to do it all over again, the weapon energy, they won't respawn. None of them do. So the ones you've grabbed are just gone until you get a game over. But if you know about this trick, the one I just showed you, you won't have to grab them at all. Like you can get by without grabbing a single one. And if you die and have to do it again, then maybe you're gonna have to grab 1 or 2. So that's a super helpful tip for you guys if you ever do it. Play the game, I mean. So this is Metal Man. The Megaman 2 guys make a comeback for some fucking reason. And I don't understand the logic in this one, because they're robots. But that kind of looks like they're ghosts that possess that possesses. Sorry, I had to concentrate. It kind of looks like they're ghosts who possess those bodies to get their revenge or whatever. And that doesn't make any sense at all. How can a robot become a ghost? This part is super easy if you know about the glitch I'm using. Just make them go off screen and then they're gone. Unless you do it where their spawn point is. See, he's just gonna reappear because I haven't gone past his spawn point yet. But now he's gone. So that's helpful. I've seen people play this game, not speedrunners now, just random people play it, and they think that you have to kill these blocks in order to move on. And as you can see, they reappear super fucking fast, so there's just no way to do it. If you didn't know, you just gotta run as soon as you see them. I mean, keep running, because when you do it this way, a new block appears super fucking fast. I like that there's this in the middle of the block that looks like a fucking eye. That bugged the hell out of me when I was a kid. That was super creepy to me. Okay, now, up next, Quickman. And much like in Megaman 2, this guy actually can kill me. So if I die now, I will probably kill myself for real. He's weak against the laser. And the laser, if you guys didn't know, shit! If you miss, it bounces around. And you can't pause the game until it disappears. I think it bounces like 7 times and then finally disappears. You can't fire another laser during that time. You can't pause the game if you want to grab an E-tank. Use an E-tank. So bear that in mind when you fight him with the laser. Okay, time to fire. All the stages, by the way, have 2 bosses from Megaman 2. In case you didn't figure it out. And the stages are a bit different from when we were here the first time. And I think the reason for that is to force you to use, well, at least rush jet. So that you know how to use it before you get to Wireless Castle. I don't know why I grabbed that one up. I don't need it. Okay. We're already at the boss. This time it's Airman. He's weak against the sparks. This time around though, you can actually slide under some of the tornadoes he shoots. Not this one. Oh crap! That was terrible. Oh crap, that was even more terrible. There we go. Okay, he never did shoot the pattern that lets you slide under it. But a lot of you already know what I'm talking about. So, this is the part with the rush jet. Now, here's how you do it. You just go up here and then jump. All you gotta think about is avoiding these dragonflies. So if you just do it this way, there's no fucking problem at all. You can grab this one if you want. I did waste a little bit more weapon energy. Or rush energy, whatever. Because I wanted to show you how to do it while I was explaining it. Instead of just doing it. But if you just do it this way, I don't think you need to grab a refill at all. Because look at that, boom, we're done. This one is difficult to avoid, so might as well grab it. And there we go. We don't need it anymore. Be careful not to pause the game while you're on rush, because that makes him disappear. And so when you unpause it, you fall to your death. I think every Mega Man player has done that at least once. Come on, man. Hey, what the fuck? Fire! Oh, come on, man. Will you get the fuck down? Ah! Oh, God damn it. Vad fan? Will you stop being such a fucking ass? Oh! There we go! Woohoo! Yeah! Did you see that? So, new flying metals. And he hit me. I can't believe I got hit. Oh, sweet. I don't think I need it anyway. The next boss is Crashman. He is actually a little bit different, a little bit more difficult than he was in Mega Man 2. It's like he got smarter this time around. The strategy is the same as in Mega Man 2 for you. You just run and jump and fire. And he only needs 4 hits with the knuckle. But this time around, when he jumps and fires at you, he will actually hit you. So he's learned from... Okay, that was a bad example. But as you saw, I got hit, what was it, twice or something? And in Mega Man 2, it's so fucking easy to just beat him without getting hit once. Even though you're only using the regular buster. Okay, so we're halfway through second map. And so I'm gonna pause the episode here. Alright guys, thank you for watching episode 2 of my Mega Man 3 playthrough. Let's see if the capture... Yeah, the capture is way better now. We've got these 2 stages left, and then it's off to Wildest Castle. So this is gonna be... Is the next episode gonna be the final episode? I don't know. Whatever. We'll just see. So I'll see you guys in episode 3.